Hey y'all, I'm out here in my north-facing bed this morning and I'm thinking that hopefully the rain has gone away for the day. But what I want to talk to you about are some pretty major developments that have happened since our last video. Number one being that we had our house painted. So notice the white wall. Okay, so look for a video to come about the transformation of our cottage home, including the paint colors that we used and all that. But today in this video, what I want to talk to you about is a recent development on the north side of my house. Now, if you'll remember, a few videos back, I planted hydrangeas and we underplanted them with autumn fern over here on the north side bed. Well, if anybody thought that I had it all figured out as a gardener, that is just not the case. New gardeners, this is what you can learn from me. What I did not do was investigate the sun exposure on the north side of my house. I did not do my homework because over the course of the weeks, I noticed that these plants, the hydrangeas and the autumn ferns, were getting sunburned. They were getting full sun over here on the north side of the house. And so, finally, I bit the bullet and I had to transplant my hydrangeas and my autumn fern. So now I have new plants that are going to go in this northern exposure bed, and they are going to be able to handle the full sun that this bed will get in the summertime. So just a tip for the new gardeners, okay? You need to know every part of your garden. You need to know what parts get sun and when, what the different seasons exposure is going to be on your plants, and plant accordingly. Okay, now let's talk about plants. In the interest and kind of in the new inspiration of simplicity and having this white wall right here, I wanted to do simple. I wanted the greens of my new plants to really play off the white and it to just be kind of understated elegance. So the first one I want to talk to you about is the little lime hydrangea. It is a dwarf variety of the limelight hydrangea that everybody knows. It gets about 5 to 6 feet tall and wide as opposed to the regular limelights that get about 8 feet tall. So I really do like the little limes because I have a smaller home and a smaller garden, so that just really works space-wise. I have interspersed some Variegated Liriope, also called monkey grass, because I like just having a little bit of variegation in here to just add a little bit of color. Now, I have punctuated the bed with 2 cone-shaped boxwoods. These are Wintergreen Boxwoods, and I thought that because I'm going to have quite a bit of mounding plants over here on this side, that it would be nice to have something just kind of a conical shape and with some structure. Okay, now my absolute favorite plant that I'm introducing into this bed is something that I saw maybe a year or 2 ago. I saw this plant at a nursery. I never bought it, but every time I run across one of these, I am like eyeing it, like I need this plant. And so this was the perfect opportunity. This is called, and I have 5 of them in a row, Emerald Snow Loropetalum. 3 to 4 feet tall and wide, full sun, part shade, hardy in zones 7 through 10, you guys. 3 to 4 feet tall and wide. So these plants are going to be wonderful over here against this white wall, and I'm going to space them to where they will be kind of in a hedge, okay? And what I love so much about them is they're a Loropetalum. So the Loropetalum that we're all used to has these red, burgundy, purple leaves, but this is the same fuzzy little Loropetalum leaf. Okay, but look at this one. Look at the difference between the colors just on these leaves. You've got deep green, you've got a really light, bright green, and all of this is taking place in the same plant, which is so interesting to me. Now I want you to see what the color of the bloom is going to be. Rather than the pink or the red bloom of your typical Loropetalum, the Emerald Snow bloom is a white, kind of a creamy color. And so this is going to play so well with the Limelight Hydrangea bloom, which is going to be pretty much the same color with a little bit of lime, okay? So a line of these Emerald Snow Loropetalums on either end, punctuated by a Limelight Hydrangea, and a little bit forward, we are going to have the structure of a cone-shaped wintergreen boxwood. So let's get to work. So I've gotten all of my new plants planted and I really, really love the design. I love the way the Variegated Liriope kind of pop and add that different texture and shape into this bed. I love the line of 4 Loropetalum. I ended up not having room for all 5. So I think I'll put the last one down on the other half of the bed, and I will be doing that in a separate video, y'all, so just stay tuned. All right, guys, it's starting to rain right now, so it's time for me to head in. But I really appreciate you guys following along with me today in this little north bed project, and I hope that you really like the design. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section, y'all. Okay, everybody have a good day. Talk to you later.